Before we get into this video, I just wanted to give you this brief notice that I also stream on Twitch. The link of my Twitch channel is down in the description, so don't forget to check it out. I mostly stream on Mondays and Fridays and sometimes in the weekends, so take a quick look and enjoy the video. What is up guys, my name is Trakchek and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I actually already recorded this episode, but my OBS only recorded the audio for some reason, not the video, so I had to re-record it. But I'm really looking forward to get along with this because I really love the game, and we're just gonna continue with the video. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I get a little too excited. Yeah, we're used to that from Sayori. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. She's really talented at making sweets, Natsuki. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't remember. It kinda seemed familiar to me, that sentence too. But I don't know from where I might have heard it. Of course, from my first recording, but it is familiar actually. Made them for you or anything? Yeah. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Yeah, because Natsuki was expecting a new member, but she wasn't expecting a guy, I think a boy, to come in. So she made the cupcakes for the new member, but not for us because we're a boy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? For me, it's a really hard word to say, literature. I have pronounced it so many times so wrong. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Yeah, practically and literally, I think. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, actually don't know. Was Monica again like from the same grade as us? To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both funny and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Probably because Monica knows how to pick them. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Vecbai, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Really? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like, anybody say manga? What? Manga where? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Fantasy is also my favorite genre. I really like fantasy. I mean, I love the worlds and the storyline and just everything is possible in fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moments I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements. Sorry for my reading. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. You know, You could say I'm a fan of horror, but also not, because I'm easily scared. But I think horror books, movies, and games are the games and stuff with the most intriguing story. I mean, I really like the story behind horror stuff, but I'm most of the time too scared to like read a book or watch a movie or play the game. This is actually the first horror game I play. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I'm also trying my best to do voice acting for all the different girls. So sometimes I like miss a step and then I do try Monica's voice Yuri's. And I'm trying to like make different voices. Because it seems more interesting when I try to like become one of the character and make a voice, but I mean, I'm trying. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Ooh, she doesn't want us to know that she was reading a poem. And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes? Your poems? What you gonna say? They're all so sweet? Everything you do is just as cute as you. Or... That's nice of Sayori, but must be a pretty embarrassing moment for Natsuki. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Yes you are, Natsuki, yes you are. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I mean, I also think it's pretty impressive because writing a poem isn't just something that you do. Poems are most of the time like you have to think about it. It's just not something you just write. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Well, seems like Yuri isn't a confident writer yet, too. Like she was encouraging Natsuki. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. You all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, I just briefly checked if my OBS was still recording, because I don't want to have the same problem like last time. I recorded for like 50 minutes, and nothing of the video, like, recorded. Uh... Yeah, let's do it! Sayori hasn't, like, we don't know if she has written anything. It's like the one person excited to do this. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fekpai? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there is still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Ooh, that's not smart to say. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and ooh, they're not happy anymore. There goes all the happy faces. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Though Natsuki wasn't happy first, I think, of us joining. I didn't want to deject them. I mean, we really like the girls. But I'm sorry, I thought... Fekpai? You all... Oh, it's impossible to say no. Just so cute. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. It's also, they all have very beautiful eyes. Like Natsuki has her pink eyes, Sayori's blue eyes, they're all so beautiful. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Calm down, Sayori. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Straight to point there, Natsuki. That's the fun part about her. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Sorry. Monika looks over at me once more. Fekpai, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Fekpai, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! The environments also in this game are so beautiful. Like the houses, the bushes. It's also perfect. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending my every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh, so we're going to write a poem right now. This is very interesting. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I don't know if I already have a favorite club member. Oh, these little girls are pretty adorable though. Just hopping around, they're so adorable. These are other words. When I recorded this the first time, there were other words in here, so this is pretty interesting. You never get the same words and the same story when you do it again. So I'm gonna save this. I already saved it though, but I'm gonna overwrite my previous save. It's pretty interesting that there are other words now. So what will we start up our poem with? Last time there was like a word that I was like, yeah, immediately that. So let's start the day with something sweet. There goes Natsuki. Were her eyes black? Thing is, we have to pick words we think our favorite character of the club would like. Like massacre. I think that will be Yuri. I'm gonna take Nibble too. I think that will be Natsuki. Yeah, but why are her eyes black? That's pretty creepy actually. There are a lot of sweet things. So a poem must be intellectual. There goes Yuri. Of course, kawaii. It's an anime game, so kawaii cute. All these kawaii girls are so cute. There goes Natsuki again with her black eyes. We already have cute ones. So I'm gonna take captive. Yeah, I already expected that was gonna be Yuri. Well, there must be a charm in poems. Oh, there goes Sayori. We didn't have we hadn't had Sayori yet, so till now it's like between Yuri and Natsuki, I think. Doki Doki. It's very creepy. Her eyes are black like that. Together, we were together with all these beautiful girls. Poof. There are some pretty strange words in here too. Take giggle. I don't know, because I don't want to go too fast over this poem. Because you need to think about poems. They come from the heart most of the time. They have a meaning. I don't know though what vitality means, so I'm gonna look some words up, so I'll be right back. So I'm back. I searched what vitality means, and it means like full of life, full of energy, so that will probably be Sayori. Take the ocean, I think. It's also Sayori. Previous time I wanted to pick marriage. You know what, I'm gonna pick marriage now, because last time I really wanted to pick this, but I picked something else, so also Sayori. I don't know. This is a special poem actually. Dance or hair? I can take dance. It's also just something for Sayori to jump in the air like, yay! That's a good word! I'm gonna take philosophy because you need to think about poems, philosophy behind poems. They're all pretty jumpy. I know for some reason it hurts, because I mean I think that's gonna be Yuri. But why is Yuri like that? Why does she have that face? It's like she's having like a bad memory or something. Also Sayori, why is Sayori with hurts? I don't get that. Determination. Yeah, determination and waterfall. Undertale is coming back to us, guys. Undertale is back again. You are filled with determination. And take the adventure. Anime, yeah, it's an anime game. Always anime, of course. I know, I think Passion will be or Natsuki or Yuri, but I think it will be Natsuki. Cause yeah, oh, Sayori! Well, seems I don't know them that well, do I? Take skirt, because they all wear skirts. Hi again, Vegpie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. You could just like leave the club, go to a safe place. Nah, don't worry. Yeah, they're too cute to leave. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Vegpie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is she gonna throw us out then? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wow, we're getting... there are a lot of girl fights in this episode. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Yeah, sure it is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Vegpie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Talk about her room or my room. And you almost set your house on fire once. You can pretty much say that the spark of Sayori's energy lit the house on fire. Kill me. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Vegpie can become good friends too. Made her timid again, Sayori. Sayori? She never thinks about what she says, does she? Show us straight to the point. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Uh-oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? I don't think you should have spoiled that. Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, we noticed that, Sayori. Next time maybe you should think. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture of you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. This is a horror book, because she likes to read horror. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Pardon me. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. She's pretty kind actually, Yuri. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. We'll definitely let you know, Yuri. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled, I don't know how you pronounce that, activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Where's Natsuki actually? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. She's like taking out her manga. Because Monica said where her manga was. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I summed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. You're probably gonna seem real lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature... I probably have to go make a compilation about it. All failed literature pronunciations by Facttrack. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's talking this real seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? That face again. Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. So Natsuki can already bake cupcakes again. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. You hungry Sayori. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I'll end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa. What? To see the world through her eyes, not ours, staring into hers. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? That would be pretty awesome though. Could just take a nap at school? We haven't today. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. She always spoils things to others. Like, Yuri was going to give us something. We watch anime apparently. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Gotcha. Not every day. Like, 1 out of 2? Still too much, Sayori. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? That's a math face, like when you get a question from maths and you can't figure it out. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Don't take it literature. Don't take it literal, Sayori. It's not written all over you. It's an expression. It's just an expression. No, Sayori, it's just an expression. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Told you, Sayori. It's an expression. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. What are we? Are we like Sherlock Holmes? I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. I don't really think Zero would mind. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ouch. Oh, my voice. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Close up. Nice close up. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't make it look all weird, Sayori. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. How many years was that ago, Sayori? If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger. What? It means my boobs got bigger again. Well, that's the way how to look at it. If that's the reason. Don't say that out loud. She really doesn't care about like getting embarrassed at all, does she? Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Now we did it for nothing. All the time trying to button up her blazer. Phew! That's so much better! Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that indeed? What do you mean, Sayori? What do you mean? And why are you saying like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Yeah, probably. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Strange logic though. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Sayori like never notices about things when she shouldn't say it in public and what she should. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. And what about our anime, Sayori? Fine, fine. It's a deal. Or how are we going to check it actually? I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah, the poem. We have to read our literature to each other, I guess. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Yay! Did she wrote one too? Fact bye, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Yeah, we don't sound very excited. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Of course, we wouldn't dare to forget, would we? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that's everyone ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. So, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. So, this is pretty interesting. We now can choose to who we're going to show our poem next to. So, we have the choice of like Monika, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and one of these three, because Monika wasn't between the girls when we wrote the poem. And then one of these three is going to do something special probably, because we wrote that poem, I mean, more to the interests of one of them. But that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to join my Twitter. The link is down below, and also the link of my Twitch will be down below. because I stream normally every Friday and Monday and one day in the weekends. So don't forget to follow me on Twitch and to follow me on Twitter so I can let you guys know when I will be able to stream or when the next video comes out. Also, let me know down in the comments below if I should make shorter episodes or do long ones like this episode today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.